All right, I'm really excited to be showing off a product today for the TrailSport for a couple reasons. And I purchased this, it was retail, it was out of my own money. This wasn't given to me to review or anything, but I'm excited for two reasons. One, because this is my first product from NoLo Designs. And anyone that's been in the Ridgeline community for some time, or even Pilot, Passport, NoLo has made some really quality products for off-roading, like the skid plates and some other things. These right here, I'm also excited because they're the first real off-road type modification for the TrailSport. These are the ditch light brackets by NoLo Designs. You can see they have their logo right there. So you can kind of see it somewhere. The steel's very thick, very heavy gauge, and this will be the first time when I can get like some real trail lights on the vehicle and have them mounted properly. It was funny when the mailman dropped off the package, because when he dropped it, it made a sound because it's steel and it's really heavy gauge, and he looked back at it like, what the hell's in that package? But yeah, it was kind of funny. With that said, there's no install directions, but it's really straightforward. This takes the two bolts from the hood, the OEM bolts, and you basically just loosen them and slide these things in. You can see they slide in right here on both sides. It'll be interesting to see how this works with the hood struts. I'm guessing that the OEM bolt is not long enough for the hood strut and the ditch light bracket to be wedged in between that and the hood. So probably gonna need to take off the hood struts, but that's fine. And then after that, you have a mounting hole right here where you can put a number of different lights. I have some lights from the Ridgeline I'm going to throw on here for right now, and I'm going to use my trigger system, which is my Bluetooth remote trigger system, so I can turn on different circuits via my phone, via Bluetooth, when we're out off-roading. So let's get started. Okay, so confirmed it will not fit. So typically what I like to do is leave one side attached so that the hood orientation doesn't change, and then take out these bolts just enough to slide in the width of the steel. So these are spaced perfectly to slide right in, so now we'll just ratchet them down. All right, so we've got one side in, and you can see I have the wire from the light running underneath this rubber trim piece, and it runs right here. So we're going to put a zip tie to tie it here. It shouldn't get in the way of the hood, but it's possible. And we have it running underneath here to stay out of the way of the hood pinching the wire. And then underneath I have some auto grade waterproof connectors that I've spliced in to my trigger switch. So for right now, I've wired in a switch to give this power. So now on the app, or on this, when I turn this on, I have light. Okay. And we are installed. So as you can see, it does not interfere with the front camera wiper hose. That's still attached just fine. Also, one of the nice things is if you want to end up putting this on the service post, it will not interfere either. These were designed in a way where this can go all the way up. These are my cheap lights. We are good to go. All right, one little last tidbit here. So with how these ditch brackets are, and any of them are going to be like this, there is a rubber trim piece right here, and the steel, when it comes down, it hits and makes this flex. So you do need to create a slit right in between here for the bracket to recess below. You can leave these, they're really inexpensive. I'll put the price and the part number in the comments, but you can leave this up here but it's going to flex when you close if you don't cut it or trim it. So it's really easy just to put a nice slice right through here, which I'll show you in a second. Okay, and we are in. So as you can see, a slight slit through the rubber trim piece allows these to close just fine. I made a second slit for the cord. Don't have to. It will slide underneath depending on how thick your cord is. But overall, I am very, very happy and excited to get on the trails.